Hello, everyone, and happy Monday. I hope everyone is excited about starting your week. I hope you all have your itinerary planned out. Most importantly, I hope y'all got most of your Christmas shopping done because y'all know next week we're not going to really have time to do a bunch of shopping. We got to cook. And of course, we have our cookie decorating and Christmas party on the 23rd. So I'm really excited about that. So this week, y'all, let's get the shopping done. Let's finish. All the decorations should be up. But if they're not, let's get them up. Let's have some fun. I want to hear some of y'all's ideas and what you've been doing around the house to get ready for the holidays. So I'm really excited to hear about that today. And also, y'all, please like this video as you come in. Those of you who've already liked the video, I thank you. If you haven't, it ain't too late. Reach over there and tap that button. And I mean tap, tap, tap it, okay? So let me run through, greet everybody. Also, just to remind you, I know I say it every day, but y'all know our good morning / good afternoons are always streamed simultaneously on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you got two browsers, two devices, or two apps, please stream on both. Hold us down because that's where we party at. We want to keep that spot open and operating. But let me greet everybody and then get into our updates and let's talk about what we got planned. And I'm going to tell y'all what I got planned because my baby girl should be here this weekend. So I'm really, really excited. Let me greet everybody. Oh, my Kia Cocoa Pop. Hey. Yes, call me. As soon as I get off of here, call me. I'm serious, Kia. Don't forget. Hey, C. Mays. Chris Stephanie Stroud. How are you? Oh, there go my Vita Worship. Hey, boo. You say there you go from Denver. I did eat. I did eat. I ate a little piece of meat today. I didn't do the hard boiled egg and toast. Hey, Auntie Eva, you can't stay, but you checking in. All right. Who else we got? Benson the Duck. Well, hey, Benson the Duck. I love that picture. Oh, that's so adorable. Linda Ford, how you doing? How your children doing? Oh, wow. Okay, perfect. I'm glad you gave me an update on the kidney ward. Okay. Oh, that was your son's phone. Okay, gotcha. So that's you. All right. Well, that's cool. Please tell the baby we praying for him. Okay. Hey, learning to love myself. How are you? Hey, naturally rooted. How you doing, sis? Love my dogs too. I gotta talk to you too. But Kia, you make sure you call me. Love my dogs too. I know you busy, so I'm gonna catch you after the fact. Rochelle, how you doing, sis? I got that email from you too. I did. Hey Lita, how are you? The beautiful CC Miller, how you doing? Good to see you. Sharon Fona, you made it in. All right. Good day to you. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. We got S. Collins. Hey, girl. Latavia. It's the voice, everybody. She is here on a Monday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We need to talk soon. I just want to check on you. Hey, Ebony M. Good morning. Hello, Easy Breezy. Black Cherry. You say you might not be able to stay the whole time, but you hit the like button. Well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you had a chance to hit that like button. It's my good sis, Fly Gray Street. Thank you so much for holding us down in Twitch. I just appreciate you so, so, so much. New Year's Bay, how you doing? Songbird, how you doing, Cheryl? Good to see you. Oh, you at the office today. Okay. Nisi Rose, hey. There's my sis, Spiller. All right. I'm so happy to see you. Who else we got up in here? Because I want to make sure I greet everybody and get into it. Get into it. Candy R. Uh-oh. She said happy manifestation miracle Monday. Now we talking. Learning to love myself is also holding us down in Twitch land. Angie all the way from Dade County and the plantation. How you doing, gorgeous? Let me tell y'all something. Angie shot me a picture of her baby. When I tell you her daughter is like her identical twin, and that child is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That's okay. I know you got more than one account. We just happy to see you. Deandra, how you doing? All right, Queen Mermaid holding us down in Twitch. Happy Monday to you. It's our girl Kaiser Sose. Hey there. I love it. Sasha Lynn, how you doing? Good to see you. Always good to see you. Always a blessing. Yvette, all the way from the UK. Love it, love it, love it. Miss Dana, Steelers Nation herself, working hard. Girl, you always working hard. I don't even know what to do with you. I think you may be the one person who works almost as much as me. That I think that might be you. I think so. So let me tell y'all what I got planned, right? So y'all know those cinnamon brooms. Oh, there go my girl Grandma Rocks. Hey, how you doing? Happy Monday. Okay. So y'all know those cinnamon brooms, right? So I ordered in some cinnamon brooms and I'm gonna put those up everywhere, like everywhere, everywhere. And then what I want to do is like get the oils, you know, the Christmas smelling oils. You can get them in different like essential oils, fragrance oils, and then I'm gonna put them on the dryer sheets, and I'm gonna put them inside the air conditioning vent, like on the filter, so that way I can kind of put the scent all through the house. You know, um, I want some Christmas candles, so I'm gonna see about those. I'm gonna have to hit Amazon. Y'all know I'm an Amazon pro. I love Amazon. Hey, Tasha Renee. So I'm gonna do my thing with that. Um, Not only am I gonna do that, I want to get my Christmas candles, so I'm gonna hit Amazon for that. And speaking of Amazon, Christian Key is sneaky. Where is she, by the way? She's sneaky because she went and got something off of my wish list, my regular wish list, and sent it to me, and I didn't even have a chance to know, you know, where it came from or nothing. She just snuck it on me, snuck right on in there, and I was not prepared. So I really appreciate that. Um, but yeah, I want to get some Christmas candles, and then I kind of wanted to get some lights to put in the windows and put up outside. Hey, Tammy McClure. All right, good to see you. So I'm really excited. Kim Bird, how you doing? Glennis, hey, she holding us down in Twitch. Kid, you laughing at me? Christian did that. She did. She's sneaky. And I thought I was the only person who's sneaky with gifts. Like I'll sneak a gift in when you don't know I'm gonna sneak one in. But she got me. She caught me slipping. So I'm gonna just have to wear that one. She got me. It's cool. I'm sneaky too. I am. Okay, hold on. All right. Now let's see. Learning to love myself. I just sent you an email this morning. Check your email, sis. It should be real simple. It should be on there because I mentioned that to her. She corrected it, and then I just sent it to you. Kia say you ain't the only one who's sneaky. I know. Yeah, you caught me slipping with that Yoda. Hey, D Marie, how you doing? Okay, Nisi Rose, what you say? You was looking for the same. I want lights for my window too. Maybe those nice curtain lights. Now you know those curtain lights are the bomb. They are the bomb. But I'm gonna tell you something. Unless you double them up, they can look a little like thin and wispy. You know what I mean? Like don't hang one string of the curtain lights, hang two, and then like hang them so that they hang in between each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it looks more full because if you just hang one, it looks kind of scraggly. Lel is in here. Wait a minute. Where'd she go? Say I'm so late on the Christmas lights and decorations. My neighbor's house has been decorated since November. Honey, I believe those people that have lights and stuff and all their lights and everything done before November, like they some real troopers. Real troopers. Yeah, double it, because if not, you're not gonna be happy with the way those lights hang. It's gonna look real anorexic and whatnot. So make sure that you double up on the lights. If you do the little curtains that hang, you know what I mean, the little curtain hanging lights, double up on those if you want it to look full. Alita say house is decorated, lights are up outside my home. I know that's right. Well, I got the inside like done, but I think I go overboard with the inside to a degree that I fall short on the outside. And I think that's my mama's fault. She legitimately traumatized me with that. Hey, girl, I'm going to always let you know. I'm going to let you know what's going down. Mm-hmm. So that's that on that. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and like soak my dryer sheets. And y'all are welcome to steal this trick too. Like I like to soak the dryer sheets in the fragrance oils, whatever the fragrance is. So like for Christmas time, you might do pine, cinnamon. You can, oh, this the other thing. You can mix those scents too. So like if you do one dryer sheet in like cinnamon, you can do another one in spiced apple or something. And then you can put both of them in there. So when you turn on your heater, the scent will go through your whole house. I'm just saying, thank me later. Thank me later. Because I just like to have that, those nice scents all through the house, especially this time of year. You say you do that with your standing air filter. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just to have it just go through the house all the way through. So that's a whole lot of fun. And Niecy Rose, I'm not surprised because you my crafting twin. We be on a whole nother level with the crafting. And I hope you guys are ready for cookie decorating for Christmas and sipping on wine, cider, or whatever else that you all will be sipping on for the holiday party. For the holiday party. Now I know we hit a couple of snags with Secret Santa, but I think for the most part we got it ironed out. If it's just an issue of an address and they think they fixed it and it's still not coming up as fixed, I can always get more info. So just like kind of be on contact with me. Now I told y'all last week was not your best week for contact. So anybody who was trying to contact me last week, it was kind of hit and miss because I was on that sewing machine hard. And I let y'all know ahead of time. However, I'm back at it. It's still busy because it's this time of year. It's a lot of parties. So I'm still on the machine. However, I'm back at it. So I can get back to people a lot quicker, closer to how I normally would. But this time of year is busy. Just like y'all house is crazy, my house is crazy too. Okay? You say, yep, cinnamon and spiced apple. Baby, that cinnamon and spiced apple be hitting. It be hitting. Sometimes if you put peach with the cinnamon, that smells good too. Niecy said, oh, I put a dry sheet in a vacuum, so when you vacuum, the scent goes all over, makes the house smell like fresh laundry. Yes, that's a good one too. Wait a minute. You said stay away from angel hair. Well, I don't know no angels. You so crazy. Hey, Nacho Twins mama. All right. You say you received your Secret Santa gift already. I received 2 of mine too from my Secret Santa. And then like Christian Key just snuck one in on me. She just snuck me, caught me slipping. But I'm going to catch her slipping too. That's right. Turnabout is fair play. But dig this. Anyhow, let's get into these updates. I'm really excited. Before I do too much, does anybody have any like exciting decorating ideas that y'all want to share? Or if you got any tips that you want to share with your sisters here at the Royal Family, make sure you put them in the chat because somebody else might be trying to figure out how to get something done. So if you got your own little thing that you do, your own little flavor, put it in the chat so somebody else can benefit from all of your, domestic expertise. We all want a little bit of that. I know I do. I'm always looking for new ideas. So anyway, let's get into the updates. Let's get into them. First off, just so y'all know, those of you who have Apple stock or plan on getting some, it's about to get real. Like Apple, they're saying is about to be worth more than $3 trillion. This is the first publicly traded company to be worth that much money. So some of these platforms they won't make you buy a full share. They will let you own a part of a share. So if you have one of those platforms, if you belong to one of those platforms, might want to look into it because they on the climb and it looks like they have they're showing no signs of slowing down or stopping. Apple is a whole monster. So just so y'all know, it just kind of is what it is. Now they're saying that this city of New York has a temporary mask mandate in effect, even when they go indoors, unless it's somewhere that's got like a jab requirement and they got to show the jab card, but it's temporary. They say that's supposed to last through January 15th. Just to make you aware, if you're traveling to the New York area for Christmas, as some people do, because Christmas be looking real nice and spiffy up there. Just be aware that's one of those things that you're going to have to, contend with, because that is temporary, but it's going to be in effect all the way through January the 15th. That is 15th. Okay. Next up on the real quick, let you know what's happening. You know, the Carnival 19 has spiked in Massachusetts, honey, despite them being one of the leaders in people being jabbed up. So they got a huge amount of people. They said 80% of the people in Massachusetts are jabbed up, and somehow there's still a surge at the hospitals, like overflow, out of control. They're using masks and everything, and they're starting to send at-home tests to the people. So y'all pray for them people in Massachusetts, because it don't look so good. It don't look so good, and it don't look like, what they're doing to help themselves is helping very much. So y'all send a prayer up for those people. Next set of folks that's going to need some prayer, love, and support. There's my Christian Key. I love it. I'm glad to see you. Linda Ford, you say you're going to have the children paint the windows? Okay. I love it. Jesse X, hey there. You say you working and listening? Good to see you. Good to see you. So next up, the next set of people that need some prayer, support, and love would be those folks over there in Kentucky. Now, I don't know if y'all been paying attention or whether y'all been following this, but there was a large tornado. They're saying the largest in the history in that area. That's what I read. I don't know if that's actually historically accurate, but that is what they are claiming. Hey, Destiny Morton. All right. You say angel hair is weird tinsel. Yeah, I don't fool with no angel hair tinsel. I think I know what you're talking about, though. But in any event, I don't know if, like I said, don't know if y'all have been watching that tornado coverage. Like, it's really bad. You say you from Kentucky. It was awful. Okay. Yeah, like I was watching on the news, and the governor was addressing people. I think that was this morning. It wasn't from late last night. That was from this morning. And he was given a death toll. And unfortunately, it's just bad. They're saying so far 64 have been found dead from the tornadoes, and he's saying he's expecting that the death count will go up, which it would make sense that it would. They're saying it's 105 people that's still unaccounted for. Okay? 105 people unaccounted for. So you can almost guarantee that the death toll is not going to remain at 64. It's going to go up. Destiny, I'm just going to tell you, honey, I thank God for your life, because this doesn't look good. And it looks like there were a lot of areas that were affected. I believe he said Graves, Hopkins, Warren, Caldwell, Marshall, Taylor, Fulton, Lyon, and Muhlenberg were all affected. And they're saying that it was a lot of injuries too, not just people that have lost their lives. There's a lot of injuries. Then everybody affected, they say, ranged from 5 months old to, I think, is it 80 years old? 80, what did I write now? Is it 84? 86 years old. So, there's that. That's real crazy. Chris Stephanie says, my son and family lives in Kentucky. Thank God it wasn't near them. Amen. Amen. Ebony says, I'm sorry to hear about the death toll and the number unaccounted. Yeah, it's real bad. Well, baby, storms have always happened. Storms ain't new. Yes, y'all, please hit the like button. Thumbs up, everybody. Even if it's just a handful of us in here, please thumbs up. Thank you so much. But the thing that really, I don't think that people expected this. You know what I mean? These tornadoes are so devastating because people don't really expect them. And it's really no way to prepare for a tornado. Like, if you got a storm shelter, that's the best you can do. That's the best you can do. What else can you do in a tornado? Tornadoes are such reckless destruction. Like, that's the only word we got. It's just reckless destruction. Christian, you say, yeah, it started down here and went up to Kentucky. I pray for those people. Yeah, we got to send prayers up for those people, man. That's just crazy. So y'all got a wonderful governor. He'll make sure he takes care of the victims in the community. Yeah, man, dude was talking. He almost started crying while he was talking. You could tell he really, sympathized, that he was, he felt bad for the constituents in his state. I don't know. That's that whole thing. I've been watching it. I just hadn't been saying much, trying to see how far, and how bad the damage was going to be. Because you never know how bad the damage is the first day or the second day. It's not until they start clearing away debris and rubble that you see the extent of the real damage that's on the ground. You know what I mean? Hey, Vanessa. Yeah, yeah, girl. We got to pray for Kentucky. We got to. We have got to. Hey, Nzwaki. How you doing, sis? It's so good to see you. I saw I had an email from you. I haven't had a chance to open it yet, but I will get to it as soon as I get off from here. And I'm expecting a call from Kia. So let me put all that out there so that way everybody can help me remember what I'm supposed to be doing. But speaking of Kentucky, Paul Rand. Now, y'all know Paul Rand is out of Kentucky, and this guy is full of crap. And, this is one of those situations where your words sometimes can come back to haunt you, and people can remind you of the stuff you've had to say. Okay, this is a bit much. Y'all message me after we get offline because I'll be tempted to try to read it. But anyway, Paul Rand ran his mouth when it was time to give help to the people who were affected by Sandy, by Maria, by Irma, even by Harvey down here in Texas. Yeah, I'm saying Paul Rand. I do mean Rand Paul. Hell, he's an idiot. It don't matter whether we say Rand Paul, Paul Rand, somebody ran up in Paul. It don't matter what we say. He's trash. Thank you, Nacho Twins mama. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Right. The trash bucket. That's who we talking about. Thank you, Destiny. Hey, Helene. We're talking about the trash pile. Rand Paul Rand, him. That the dumpster juice, him. Well, anyway, he ran his mouth. He constantly complained. Anytime anybody needed help, if it was a state that they considered to be democratic, he had his mouth open and would not shut it. Okay? Would not shut it. He was saying things like, and this is on film. It's not even that he said it and it wasn't recorded. This man made statements, and I quote, great compassion with someone else's money. Anytime somebody was looking for assistance after these natural disasters have ravaged people's lives. Absolutely ravaged these people's lives. Okay? Hey, New Year's Bay. Angela Boozer, how you doing? Mitch McConnell. Oh, child, Turtle is trash. Hey, Pink Dynamite. Right. He's a mess. He is a mess. And Zwaki, you say we also experiencing bad storms by us in the east side of South Africa. 6 people passed due to the storm. Girl, it's terrible, ain't it? It's terrible. I'm gonna have to change how I say stuff because sometimes I'm being serious and it just come out wrong. So y'all forgive me because I'm not trying to joke about these people, but I'm just telling the truth. Like in all honesty, Kentucky is one of the poorest, right up there with West Virginia as far as what they put out, because states do send money to the federal government. The money that they generate in taxes and whatever, part of that is sent to the federal government. Kentucky is one of those states that receive billions more than they put out. Billions more. Now, mind you, this may be a state that's considered a red state, but they really don't put a lot into the federal government. They get a whole lot more out. Billions more to be exact. Okay? And mind you, they were saying that's just spanning over 2015 to 2018. But then now we got Rand Paul who's saying, please, we need you to hurry up and send money to Kentucky. Now, that on his face is not wrong. But I feel like this is a case where you got a chance to kind of see that your attitude has been wrong. It's not wrong of him to ask for help for those people who were affected by the tornado, but he needs to understand that his attitude in other situations were wrong. His attitude when it came to Sandy was wrong, Maria, Irma, Harvey, and any of the other ones. It was wrong of him to say that people want to show great compassion with other people's money. At the end of the day, you represent Kentucky, which is a state who barely puts a drop in the bucket. Barely puts a drop in the bucket. But now let's be honest. Sandy was up there and it impacted New York. The state of New York puts a whole lot of money into the budget. I mean, a whole lot of money into the budget. But you felt like it was okay for you to say that it was wrong. It was socialism. It was, great compassion with somebody else's money. Now, what would he feel if people said, no, we can only send a whole lot of aid to states that put a whole lot in? See, I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I don't like none of them. They all lie. Every one of them. And while I dislike Rand Paul, let me be honest and let me be very clear. I did appreciate him calling out Fauci on them lies about who paid that lab over there across the water in Wuhan. But I'm going to shut up before they mess around and start striking and taking down videos. But I did appreciate him doing that, catching Fauci on that lie and calling it out. But somebody needs to call Rand Paul out on his hypocrisy. Now you asking for the same help that you wanted to deny other states that put a far cry more money into the federal government than your state of Kentucky ever has. Now that's just it, and that's just all. Hey, Tam C, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You got to call people out on their hypocrisy. For me, at the end of the day, I don't care if I like you, I don't like you. I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil. If you do something wrong, it's wrong. If you do something right, it's just right. Even if you're a wrong person. Ebony M say God's divine protection is a blessing. He keeping us. Yes, he is. That's the only reason we up right now and able to talk about what's happening. And we're not one of the people affected by some of these horrible storms that are wreaking havoc. That is the only reason. And I do mean the only reason. But yeah, he's getting a taste of it now. Because now these are the people who have to vote for him. So of course now he's asking for assistance. And I do hope that the government does the right thing and helps these folks. People need help regardless of the ridiculous politicians that they have in office. But in reality, they need to think about the fact that you voted these people in office and you were okay with his behavior until now. If somebody treats you the way he's been treating people in other states, it would be a tragedy. It would be a tragedy. You say, so where's all the money going? Kentucky ain't got all the money. They don't have all the money. They've got some of the poorest areas in this country. And they historically tend to vote Republican, who clearly their support is for people who have means. So they vote against their own interests for these people who really don't care whether they eat or whether they live. Like, they just don't care. See, a lot of the federal funds go to the rural counties who are huge Trump and Republican supporters. Right. But that's what I'm saying. They get lots of money in from the federal government, put very little out. And now he's asking for more assistance. You've already got billions more than you put out just spanning 2015 to 2018. And now you asking for more help because a tragedy has hit. And like I said, those people need the help. Now, let's be honest. They need the help. But the truth of the matter is, I hope that he has a come to Jesus moment and consider and remembers this when the tragedy is in someone else's state the next time. Don't be standing up there calling it socialism and big government spending and we can't be sending out aid. I want him to keep the same energy and understand that the same compassion that he wanted for the people who voted for him, other folks deserve that same compassion, whether they want to vote Republican or Democrat. It doesn't matter who these people decide to vote for. They deserve the same compassion from a government that they have paid into. And most of us for generations. Some people came here from other places, but a lot of these folks are regular American people who've been paying taxes for generations, okay? That's it, and that's all. And now I'm going to leave that part alone, but I just wanted y'all to understand that, this man who's supposed to be a politician, well, he is a politician because, you don't have to have a good character to be one of those. Just wanted y'all to know exactly what's going on. Now, on of a a little bit of a heavier note, not too heavy, but a little bit, on the conspiracy side of things. CC Miller say they only take it serious when it hits close to home. That curly haired joker. That's right. And Cheryl, what you say? My day today and your day tomorrow. You just never know. You don't. You have no idea. You have no idea whatsoever as to how things are going to fall for you. So you got to be careful how you just be handling folks. But people do it all the time. We know people who do it. Handle people crazy, and then when it comes back, it's always the shock. But anyway, let's get on into this here. Let me tell y'all what's going on. Now, y'all remember Mark Meadows? Y'all should remember Mark Meadows. Don't y'all remember him? Don't y'all remember Mark Meadows, the funny looking character that was the chief of staff under old Trumpy? Y'all remember the monkey with the wigs, chief of staff, Mark Meadows, right? Mark Meadows has done got himself in the spotlight, and not in a good way. Yeah, he's not in the spotlight because he joined the Dream Girls or because he gonna be on the next season of American Idol. No, he is in the spotlight. Y'all remember him? Yeah, Sharon, you remember he's the real funny looking little character. Well, baby, he in the spotlight. So apparently, they got proof that he knew everything about them people going up there for the revolution on January the 6th. They called it a riot. What was the word for it? They said it was something on the Capitol. What word did they use? They was being so dramatic in the media. It was a bunch of silly, crazy, clear people running up there drinking cocoa and breaking stuff and running through the Capitol. But what was the word they used for it? They said riot, but I think insurrection. That's the word they used. Yeah, he from your state. Okay. Cheryl, you called a man a shyster? Now, come on now. That's heavy. Well, they're saying he knew. So they're saying that apparently he sent an email, but they're not saying who he sent the email to. Hey, Deborah Randall. Yes, that's the word, insurrection. That was just so dramatic to me. I'm like, insurrection? Why y'all going so? Yes, it wasn't nothing but a revolution. Yeah, Trump is right-hand man. But here's the thing. And he sent an email. They won't say who he sent it to. They're saying unknown. How is it unknown? God help me. Because when I send an email, it's going to say who I sent it to. I think they're protecting somebody. But they're saying on the 5th that he sent an email out. And the email that he sent out was pertaining to the security of the Trump supporters. That's what they were saying. He was saying that the National Guard would be there to keep the rioters safe. Now, how you got the National Guard coming to keep the rioters safe? What kind of stuff is that? And they're saying that he also knows something or knows more information about Trumpy asking, for the secretary down there in Georgia to find enough votes to overturn the election. See, I remember when they were saying that he said that and it was recorded, but they say that Mark Meadows had a hand in that too and he knew something about it. Hey, Jamie. Deborah, what you say? They know who. They know who. Girl, they know. They just trying to cover up for somebody. Lying. Hey, my DT. DT said we need 19 more likes. Y'all, thumbs up, thumbs up. Help me out. Oh, yeah, he's busted. Baby, good and busted. Mm-hmm. Hey, Nene Ashley. Well, yes. So let me finish telling you because there's more to this one. Baby, this thing here, I'm telling you, politics now has become a reality show. I don't know when they're going to have the reunion and what they're going to wear to the reunion. I don't know. I would like to see old Trumpy in that dress Karen Huger had on at the Potomac reunion, personally. Me, myself, personally. That's what I want him to wear to the reunion. But let me finish telling y'all what happened. So apparently there was a PowerPoint that Meadows had turned over to the committee because they wanted it, the PowerPoint. And the PowerPoint had some interesting information, like basically trying to tell them how to, different steps they could take to get the election overturned. Like these people was really trying to turn the whole democracy over on its ear. I said, so everybody want to play by the rules until it don't suit them, right? Well, apparently that is indeed the case. Now, what was in the PowerPoint? Court documents. Hey, boo, what you say? Yes, the reunion. Y'all know politics is more entertaining than almost anything on Bravo. You know it. So now in the PowerPoint, this is what they said. It was 5 items. Brief senators and congressmen on foreign interference. Basically make claims that it was foreign interference, okay? And declare national security emergency. He was saying that they could use foreign influence and control of electronic voting systems, declare electronic voting in all states invalid, and then legal and genuine paper ballot counts or constitutional remedy delegated to Congress. So these was things that they was, spitballing, and they were, as possible solutions for how to turn it over and basically make the vote null and void. Lel say he could pull off that dress with that big buns he got in the back. Yeah, that's the dress for him. That's the one. Because the one that Wendy had on, he can't get in it because he too broad across the chest. His breast too big. So that won't work. No. That one won't work at all. Okay, so then next up, why y'all saying condolences? Who's deceased? What's going on? Okay, because Queen Mermaid put her information in the thing. Y'all reach out through her email or reach out through mine. Do you need prayers, rough month? Your mom birthday is this month. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, just reach out to me, darling, and I got you. You got my info. But in any event, back to what I was saying. So the PowerPoint that they got going around, it had a complete strategy to overturn the election and whatnot. Now, apparently, there's this retired Army colonel that said that he was the one that he actually contributed to this list of what they gonna do or what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sasha Ellis, of what they wanted to do to try to overturn it. And he said that he had made many trips to the White House to sit down with these people. So they was hard down plotting and planning, y'all. He made plenty of trips to the White House, to sit down and talk to the people. He said he spoke personally with Mark Meadows 8 to 10 times, and then turned around and also said that he visited and spoke with members of Congress as well. Now his name is Phil Waldron. I don't appreciate he got my daddy name, but he showed telling what he did and what his part was in it, and said that he spoke with the members of Congress the day before the attack. So they allowed these people to come in there and do all this. I think that they were halfway hoping that this mess would work too. But they allowed it. They knew about it. And this is what it is. This is what it is. So these people knew about this. And then they up here playing in y'all face because they weren't playing in my face. I said from the jump, black folks need to stay out of this. It's not our business. We didn't break in, and that building, the Capitol building, ain't got a goddamn thing to do with us. Nothing. Those people are constantly doing things to benefit themselves and nothing to do with us. So, but I said they was playing in y'all face. Those people knew the whole time. And then get the media like, ooh, insurrection, the QAnon shaman, all this old nonsense, anything for attention, anything for sensationalism. But just so y'all know, it looked like Mark Meadows is I'm tempted to believe that he's in the weasel suit. Is what it looked like to me. It looked like he's in the weasel suit. Just so you know. Now, one more quick thing before we get to the funny papers. Child, they saying that those people that's down there on the Mexico and Texas border, a couple of those families, one in particular, just now getting their property back. Because y'all know the government can declare eminent domain, and they can take your property if they say they need it for public purposes or whatever. So they seize these people property for the border wall, and they just not being able to get it back this month. So, I'm happy for them that they got their property back, but they need to do something about those eminent domain laws. You can't, I don't think it's fair or right to just be stealing people's property, because that's what it is. It's theft. Court document says a PowerPoint to take over the government. Shaking my head. Right. Right. And the fact that this man was able to contribute to that, help them plot, meet them at the White House, meet with the people, the members of Congress the day before it happened, and then all of them sit up there and act like they don't know what's going on. Now, the one person that looked like they ain't nobody told nothing was Pence. They ain't told Pence nothing. D. Marie said, I saw that video where the guards was waving people in. Yeah, that's what they was doing, because they was all in on it. DT said straight up planning a coup, and them clear gay men were salivating over that QAnon shaman that looked like greasy porridge. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I almost gagged a little bit now. Say drew diagrams of the place and gave unauthorized tours too. Yeah. Sometimes they will give you a small amount of money, but it's never going to be what your property is worth. But they can seize it, and they've been doing that for years. That's not new, but they need to change that law. Deborah Randall said they were plotting and planning, but I think Bill Barr wouldn't co-sign the BS. But it was still, I guess you mean full steam ahead. Trump didn't care whose head would roll in the future. Of course not. There's Trumpy. Old Trumpy. Christian Keith said, that's crazy. It seemed like you really never own anything in America. You don't. Ain't no land of the free. It's the land of the thieves and the home of the slaves. That's what it is. Vanessa says they didn't tell Pence because he was on the hit list. Yeah, I think they was going to pop him. Pence, I don't know. I feel like he knew that something wasn't right because we ain't heard nothing from him since that election. He been quiet as a hoe at a revival meeting. I ain't heard nothing from Pence. You said they was going to hang him? Yeah. Because he didn't want to go along with breaking the law. Yeah. All I can say is he knows something wasn't right because we ain't heard nothing from him. Not hide nor hair. He ain't sent a carrier pigeon, smoke signal, beat out a drum, nothing. This man ain't went on social media. I ain't even heard nobody mention him other than in passing or when somebody saying they was going to get him. Nothing else. Somebody need to do a wellness check on him. Make sure, ask his neighbors if they done seen him or do he go to church on Sunday. Because Pence was in danger, and I believe he knew it. You say where is he defending it from? Because I ain't seen him. But what I'm saying is they didn't tell him nothing. Everybody's name coming out in this stuff, Alita, but his. That man ain't in nothing. And if you recall, after it happened, they had to put people over his house, helicopters and stuff, because they was thinking them people was going to pop him because he didn't go along and do what Trump wanted him to do in there on the Senate floor. Because he know what the law is and he wasn't willing to break it. Okay? And just say Pence in the witness protection program. He might be. I ain't gonna tell y'all to pray for him, but if you pray for them kind of folks, you might want to consider it. Because it's a little funny. Now on to the funny papers, because I got to get on into it. Now, the Chicago police chief, get this, because I need y'all to get this here first and last. The Chicago police chief says that he didn't have no intention whatsoever of arresting Jussie. He said he wasn't going to arrest Jussie Smollett. He wasn't going to arrest him. He said all they wanted was an apology. That's what the man said. What you say, facts? Pence sure did disappear. Yes, he did. Like he went on Chris Angel's show. That's why his neighbor gave him beat. I don't know about no beatdowns, girl. You got the video? Yeah, they did. Eliel said Pitts did not support that foolery. I remember him denouncing the nonsense. Me too. And we ain't seen nothing else. You say he made a few speeches at events this year and defended what happened. He said it wasn't that bad. Him saying it wasn't that bad is not defending it. In my opinion, it wasn't that bad. Ain't nobody look like me get popped. I'm good. But when the last time you seen him? That's what we saying. When is the last time you seen him, leader? You keep talking about what he said a few times this year. When is the last time we seen that man standing upright? I want somebody to check on it. Now, where is Pence? Y'all want to talk about where's Peng Shui over there in China? Where is Mike Pence? What y'all did to him? Learning to love myself said, I heard that too, Shanitra. Jussie just couldn't keep his mouth shut. Them people said all they wanted was an apology. Hey, Morgan's Musings. Oh, man. Don't worry, sis. We got you. You know, we know how to pray over him. Pence is talking about running for president. You heard it yesterday. You heard it, but did you hear him say it? I ain't seen the man. Y'all telling me about what somebody said, and the last time he was seen was months back. Where is this man at? Deborah say Trump was planning to use Nikki Haley to replace Pence had their plan worked. Ain't no telling. It's been a minute since you seen him. Girl, then you find somebody that know where the man at then. Hit the like button. Because the bottom line is they just wanted to smoke and sure enough got it. Yeah, he got it. He got that and he got a felony. Lala say just finished finals. You better go, Lala. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. Girl, you gonna make me go over there on Twitch so we can have a dance party in your honor. We so proud of you. I'm glad you made it all the way through finals. I know you're exhausted, but you put in a whole lot of hard work and we are so proud of you and we love you. Ed just said the last time I saw him, he had a flower on his head. Me too. Me too. DT say Jussie didn't want to keep his mouth shut because he wanted to drop the soap in jail bars and sack. Oh my. Ooh. Flag Race Street say not tricking Nikki. She worked my nerve. Y'all crazy. Yes, y'all listen. Y'all congratulate Lala over here cutting up. So glad to see it. And I mean so glad. But yeah, so Jussie done got himself in trouble. All he had to do, y'all, then this just shocked me. That only thing them people wanted was an apology. And the police chief is saying that they would have took that if he'd have just apologized and said, and this was on Morning in America, I guess that's a show, and said that for whatever reason, he was intent on hanging on to that story. He was intent on hanging on to that story. And then to top it all off, he said that the fact that he still kept that noose hanging around his neck was the first red flag. And this is a clear man talking. The clear man said that he can't imagine that no black person in America would have felt comfortable keeping that around their neck, and that the first thing they would have did was take the rope off. And I agree. I totally agree that would have been the first thing that would have happened. I don't think there's not one of us that would have been like, all right, I'm going to just wear it because I want you to see me in it. It's not a new outfit. Okay. And I think it has been approved, not approved, but I think it has been, okay, it's been confirmed by Golden Voice, the people that organized Coachella, that indeed Miss Seeley will not be performing. So if you was thinking you was finna hear Miss Seeley's blues at Coachella, you will not be hearing Miss Seeley's blues at Coachella. Okay? It ain't finna happen. They said that he even offered to do it for free. Yes. After he asked that if he could perform and not even get paid, they say not even for free. Travis Scott is the one I'm talking about, but y'all know I call him Miss Seeley because he just, when I see him, I just see Miss Seeley. But they say that he tried to offer to do it for free. The manager tried to get him to let him still perform because he was supposed to be a headliner. And they said no. Y'all know I told you about the petition that went out, and they got over 60,000 people to sign that petition. They removed it from the lineup. They say concert goers basically don't want to repeat. So they feel like if you let him perform anywhere, it's gonna be danger and people might get trampled, or maybe they just think he worked for the devil. I don't know, but them people say they don't want him there. Lel said they said not even worth free. No, and in my opinion, he wasn't worth free before because I don't see no talent. And I always, write that off to maybe it's because I'm old and maybe I don't see what it is. Okay. That might be what it is. You say, oh no, not a new outfit. Okay. What y'all got going on in this chat? See, this is what happens. Every time I look away, y'all have stuff happening and I don't even know. You say I had you looking for, I didn't want you to look for Miss Seeley. Travis Scott is Miss Seeley to me. He is my Miss Seeley. You say, yes, you've been on my mind. Yes, every time I see Travis, that's the only thing that works in my brain. So let's see. Nisi, what you say? They put him on a do not call list. Must be, but they say they don't want it. They don't want him there. They say due to his own gross negligence. I'm reading what the people said. This isn't me now. Don't go say that I said none of this. The people said, with the recent tragedy and unnecessary deaths at Travis Scott's Astro Worlds concert, due to Scott's own gross negligence and sheer lack of compassion for human life, we ask AEG, Paul Tollett, and Golden Voice to remove him as performer at all of their festivals, and that's what's on the petition. So apparently the people agreed, they relented and took him on down. So it has been confirmed. Lord. DT talking about put him on the send back to Mordor immediately. So you saying he looks like an orc. Okay. I'm with you. Lel said they said we don't have room for the dancing auto-tune roach with braids on the roster this year. They had room for him before he got caught. They had room for him then. Now this is what's so funny. The comments. Let me give y'all some of these comments. Now, somebody said in the comments that why would he even want to perform after this tragedy? Go sit down for 2 years, sir. How long do you think he should sit down before he tried to perform again? I felt like he shouldn't have never been performing, but this is the proof that they can hype anybody, and most people won't even think for themselves. If everybody else say you talented or you a star, then people just agree and go along with the hype. And you hit 0. I know that's right. Okay, Lala say, nah, I can't unsee it. You and me must never part. Maki died. Yes. That's what's going on, honey. They say no to Miss Seeley. But it's people, believe it or not, they actually are sympathizing with this young man. And they were saying, hold on. Angie be clowning and cutting up in these comments too. It was safe at Woodstock and they was on the devil's lettuce. Well, because the devil's lettuce ain't gonna make you trample nobody. As he should be banned from having concert. He shows no remorse whatsoever. Well, yeah. But people are sympathizing. Somebody says that's so lame. That man still has fans. They can watch him online. Someone says they showing Travis no mercy. Some people are laughing at him for begging to perform for free. Another person saying Travis need to take a break. And then somebody says he'll be all right. There'll be another distraction soon enough. I agree with that too. Someone else said this is the Kardashian curse. And someone else is being, I guess, trying to be objective. They said could possibly be saving lives. And honestly, after what happened, I wouldn't feel safe going to his concert. Even if he did perform, hit more his fans than him. Truth be heard. Okay, so this is somebody saying that they think that his fans are dangerous. So that's just one of those things that y'all can look into and getting an idea on what's really going on and what's happening. But I won't say that I'm really feeling no sympathy for him. I don't. I really don't. I just feel like Live Nation should be should be next up on the list. Yeah, it's way too soon for him to be trying to perform anywhere. Hey, Queena. Travis, it's gonna rain on your head, Scott, with them struggling braids. Right. Andrew, you say he need to sit down forever. Lel, it says Lel says, right, like the audacity on that raccoon buffoon. You had 9 people die at one of your fiascos and you want to climb your stick bug looking tail on stage again a month later. Right. Yeah, it's crazy. They may forget about it soon enough. You gonna send me something in the email? Okay, email me. You know I got you. Give me time to respond, but I got you. Lord, Deborah say, OMG, now I'll never be able to watch The Color Purple again. Oh, girl, you know we got to watch The Color Purple. We got to watch The Color Purple. That has to happen. Helene said he need to just go sit down somewhere and be quiet. Right. And you say you don't think he should take full blame for what happened? Well, I feel like I'm cool with everything they're doing to him. If I gotta be honest, I'm perfectly okay with all of that. My thing is do the same thing to everybody that's involved. Don't leave nobody out, including Houston PD's chief of police. Don't leave none of them out. The city approved it. Why? Right. This was the thing that the police chief said that he thought it was a danger. He went to Travis trailer before he came out, told him it was dangerous. He could have shut it down. He didn't. All of these people should be ran through the ringer together. CC say forever, ever. Right. Right. Fire marshals too. Yep. Everybody. Lala say he reminds her of a praying mantis. Ooh, Andy said he need to perform at a landfill. My God. I can't with y'all, but you ain't told now lies. No lies detected. No lies detected, honey. So I got something else that tickled me. It just tickled me just because of the ignorance of it all. Oh, the ignorance of it all. So let's talk about Bam being scrappy. You know, the Bam and her gums have embarrassed herself yet again on social media. And what's going on this time is like this is another young woman that we know she ain't smart at all. We know she ain't smart at all. So somebody made a post and said, I'm not with that gentle parenting crap. I said, shut up. And so she jumps and running in there on the comments. You know how people do. They don't understand what's being said, but they want to respond. They ready to go. So this young woman jumps in there, and I'm talking about Bam and her gums, and said, I wish the F anyone would tell any of my kids to shut up. So someone said, girl, hush. The post is saying, as a parent, they're not going to be gentle. So then she curses at the person. BSTFU. Shut the F up. Your mama should have told you also. Like I said, anyone, including their other parent. It's like, girl, if you didn't understand the post, just say you didn't understand the post. Okay? It's ridiculous. So, baby, the comments went crazy because everybody's laughing at the fact that this girl has no reading comprehension and she loud and wrong and wasn't even smart enough to say, oh, my bad, I misread it or something like that. She just jumps in there and wanted to argue because she got called out on the fact that you didn't understand what the hell you just read. Didn't understand the boat post at all. Baby, they clown, they joke, they drug. It was just bad. But y'all go check that out on the neighborhood talk. I figured y'all would get a good laugh out of that one. So please make sure that y'all go check that out so y'all can laugh together. Because I laughed real hard at that one. One more that I think is kind of funny, but it's slightly macabre. Now, J.K. Rowling, she's going on record making tweets to complain about the fact that men who have sexually assaulted a woman can claim to be women or say they identify as women and be treated as women. Well, my only response to that is, oh, what a slippery slope. Y'all want everybody and their mama to be able to say, if I say I'm a woman, I'm a woman. Now here we go. Hey, Miss Believe. So J.K. Rowling, you know who J.K. Rowling is, the author. Baby Miss Things say that ain't fair and that ain't right. That you could, do that to women and you still got your tools and you say that they allowed to identify as women. But see, the problem with that is, how can you say who can and who can't if you say they got a right to do that? If you support any type of mental health, then you support it. If you saying that it's not crazy to do it in any other circumstance, and it's not crazy for them to say they women and go in women's bathrooms and bother little bitty girls, then what's the problem with them saying they women after they've done that? You know what I mean? That this is where the liberal agenda gets real hilarious to me, because then they are the same ones who cry real loud when they feel like it's gotten a little too close to home. So I thought that was funny too. I ain't gonna stay long because I want to come back, because I want to talk to y'all about another author. And I ain't gonna tell you what I'm talking about till I come back, because I got some information that I got to drop on you. But let me see what y'all saying in the comments first. Vanessa say, yeah, they giving $800 to women in Georgia. Does that open up to trans women? Of course. If you saying they can legally say they're a woman just because they want to. If I want to say that, if they giving out money to black men and I want to go lie and say, well, I'm a man, I don't worry about how big my breast is, don't worry about how many children I got, I say I'm as a dude and give me the money. They got every right. See, this is what happens when you start pushing agendas. Those agendas backfire. They don't have no borders. They can go anywhere. They can go anywhere, because I'm going to tell you something, Vanessa. If they try to say, no, this is for only actual women, then it starts to go into, oh, you discriminating against me. So you got to be careful. The fact that they put it in place, if you say that if a gentleman says, I'm a woman because I want to be one, then they got every right to say, well, you said I have a legal right to do this, and you said that whatever you giving out is for women. If you say I can't have it, then guess what? If you say I can't have it, now you discriminating against me. You say it's for extra black women and a small pocket of them, but it don't matter. And you know for yourself, anything that pertains to us is never protected. So we'll see how it plays out. But I seriously doubt if one of them decide to go and take advantage of it, how they gonna stop them? How will they stop them? That would be the problem. You say equal opportunity gone wrong. Yep, that's right. If you say they can do it and compete with women in sports, if you say they can do it and get in a boxing ring and beat up women, if you say they can do it and take, spots for grants and things that's meant for women, then they can do it in this case too. And good on you, J.K. Rowling. I'm glad you recognize that it's a little silly, but I hope you were saying it was silly the whole time and not just now. Vanessa says Rachel Dolezal says she identified as black and add trans women to that. Ridiculous. Right. She mad because men who said women who SA women are coming out as women or using it some kind of, but guess what? They have a right to, because guess who gave them the right to? Those same liberals gave them the right to do that. So now run with it. Run the play. You can't have it both ways. You can't say everybody has a right regardless of how you feel about it. And then now that you feel away, you want us to care. I can't. I can't manage. I can't manage. And I found it slightly, I found hilarity in the hypocrisy of it all. I found some hilarity there. Like I said, a little macabre humor there. Yeah, it's loopholes. Loopholes. It's a lot of situations where you might not want to have that be the truth. So I found it very, very entertaining. And y'all know we talked about Portia's show last night. Honey, the internet is all of Twitter talking about the fact that her cousin said that Dennis was trying to flirt with her while he was going with Portia. So I'm interested to see how that plays out. And if we see some good gossip on that, we'll come back and talk about it as well. But today we're going to be back to talk about some more dirt with these authors, some of these people, some of these clear ladies writing these books, because I ran into a little nugget. And I'm going to bring it back to y'all. But you know me, before I can bring anything, I have to always do my due diligence and proper research before I go opening my big mouth to bring anything to you. But in any event, I'm getting ready to go take me a little bit of medicine because I feel a little icky in my chest area. But I'm going to take a little medicine. Give me a couple of hours. I will be back so we can talk about what I found out that kind of made me feel real sad, real triggered, and it was real thought-provoking. So I'm going to drop it with y'all, and we'll talk about it in a little bit, okay? But in the meanwhile, those of you who hit the like button already, thank you. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please, please, oh, please hit the like button on the way out. Hit the notification bell, click all so you'll know every time we go live. And if you're someone who has not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We would love to have you. You are welcome. Please come again. Please come often. Y'all stay positive, stay productive, be encouraged, and remember, most of all, to encourage somebody else, okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye now. Kia, call me.